Hi, and welcome back to the presentation and discussion of the book entitled The Candy Box, The Innings and Outings of Foxy Ned Hanlon. Just a couple of preliminary comments. If you watched and listened to the introductory reel, thank you. And as stated therein, the plan for the series is to selectively make our way through the entire book. Many times, more than one chapter will be covered in a particular episode. The book's first few chapters are based quite a bit on Ned's family history in order to set the stage and provide background information about the provenance and chain of custody for these important items of baseball history. The book's preface contains a worthy quote which states, "No pretensions to infallibility, either in judgment or description, are made. The work is imperfect because the writer is so, and no doubt there are facts recorded which might better have been left out, and still many others which should have been included. In such a confused mass of material, of such variety and such quality, I am not so vain as to suppose that the best has always been selected or recorded in the best way." While that statement is accurate and applicable to this book, those words were written in 1851 by a lady named Mrs. Asenath Nicholson for the preface of her book about the famine in Ireland. Baseball has been laboriously researched and painstakingly memorialized by the finest and most detail-oriented humans on the planet. The game is revered and scrutinized and analyzed and inspected and dissected. After that, it is discussed and argued, berated, defended, praised, cursed, criticized, lauded, hated, and loved throughout the United States of America and across the world. These authors and researchers possess what is often referred to as domain knowledge about the field of baseball. Much of that research and writing was used throughout the book as referenced in the appendix. Although the book chronologically traces the events before, during, and after Ned's life, gaps in information often span several years. Consequently, segues from one particular time period to the next are at times jagged. Listeners are challenged to further research and explore the historical events presented, and to consider everyday life events happening behind the baseball scenes of Ned Hanlon, and indeed behind the scenes of any sports star or celebrity. What happens when they're not in the proverbial rheostatic limelight? Keep in mind also the limited, one-dimensional press coverage of Ned's life or any other sports star or celebrity. For a solid 10-year stretch of Ned's life, he was written about multiple times per week in multiple newspapers across the Northeast and beyond. He was constantly on the move, either on his own or with a baseball team, and was away from his family a great deal of time. Then, for the most part, it all stopped around 1915. Attention naturally turns to Nellie Hanlon, Ned's wife and the lady behind the man. What a supportive wife and caring mother she must have been, one must conclude.